Hey guys, SimplySims here, and today I'm doing my very first LP, and they are the Blackwood family, and I'm very excited to introduce you to them and give you the lowdown and their background story. So let's jump straight into it. The Blackwood family are from Willow Creek, and they live in like a huge, beautiful country modern style mansion. But it's a very traditional family home. The family consists of Cadence and Blake, who are twin daughters, and then their mother London and their father Peter. Cadence and Blake do not get along at all. They're just complete opposites. Like, Cadence is the popular, happy but catty twin, and then Blake is more of the tomboy, school-focused loner twin. So, they're just completely different. London and Peter, they met on a camping trip, and they couldn't take their eyes off each other, and fell in love and got married. So every year in the spring, they go to their cabin in the woods with their daughters that, they first met each other at, and spend the week together doing family activities with their daughters, and their daughters hate it. Like, they don't show any interest in it whatsoever. Peter made his fortune by finding rare fish and in the lakes that he is surrounded by, like in the cabin in the woods, and by his house there's a little lake there, and he found some really weird looking fish, and he sold them for large amounts of simoleons and made a lot of money because of it. But unfortunately, one year Peter went fishing in the lake to find these incredible fish, and he tripped on a rock and he fell to his death. So Peter is no longer, unfortunately. The twins were only quite young when this happened, so they still get, very upset about it to this day. Blake took the death the hardest because her and her father were really close. But as the twins grew older, Cadence actually used the death to her advantage to get good grades at school with teachers and get away with sneaking out at night and doing whatever she wants, because her mother felt guilty, that the kids had to go through it when they were so little. So she just used that. London still mourns every day about her husband dying, and she likes to return to the cabin in the woods with her daughters, even though they don't want to go, to remember him and celebrate his life. Now London, Blake and Cadence still live in their family home, but they have moved the house to the new town of Newcrest and bought everything with them. They just wanted a fresh start in a new town, but they wanted to keep the house that the girls grew up in and, the memories of Peter that were in the house. London is an aspiring artist, and she uses her pain and hurt from her husband's death and expresses it on paper with a brush. She hasn't been the best of mothers though. She has stopped taking notice of what her daughters are doing, and she focuses way too much on her paintings and trying to get money for that, because that's their only source of income apart from the money that Peter left when he died. Blake has taken on more of the mother role. She tries to get Cadence to focus at school and not get influenced by bad people. Blake is more of the alternative teenager and spends most of her time in her room. She is still missing that father figure though, but she tries to keep her mother happy by doing well at school. And then Cadence is complete opposite, and her main focus in life is to be beautiful and popular, and she does that very well. She's not interested in a relationship with her sister Blake, and tries not to be in the same room as her, but they do try to be civil in front of their mum, just so her, London doesn't get upset about it and freak out, because she's already gone through so much tragedy. So they try to be civil in front of London, which I guess is kind of good. She spends most of her time with her friends and some boys from her school, which are not a good influence on her. She's also very interested in elderly men, like adults. So that's quite an interesting part of the story. Peter, even though he's passed away, his love for his daughters and his wife has stayed strong, and he regularly comes and visits them in ghost form. So even when they are all sleeping at night, Peter will just come into the house and he will clean up all the dishes and mop the floors, and it's honestly the cutest thing. He also spends a lot of time with Blake and has conversations with her, and then he just floats off. It's so cute, and I love the fact that he just comes back like that. That's just one of the great things that The Sims can do, So that's their whole background story, and I hope you love them as much as I do, because I am so connected to this family. And yeah, let's get into it. And in this video, I'm giving you the background story, which I just did, and I'm going to do a tour of their house, and then I think I'm going to leave it at that, and then the second part will be getting straight into it, because I didn't want to make the videos too long. So yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy the Blackwood family.
Alright, Simmers, welcome back. We are doing a house tour of the Blackwood family's house, just so you can get to know them a little bit better and what the house looks like just before we get into the gameplay. So, this is the Blackwood Manor, if you'd like to call it that. I designed my house myself, and the speed build for it is actually on my YouTube channel, so you can check it out. I think it's just called Traditional Family Home. So yeah, check that out and tell me what you think of it. So let's get into the inside. Let's put these walls down. I don't know how you guys want me to play the game, like with the walls up or not completely up, but like half two, like that. So I probably will. I mean, I tend to play it with the walls down because I'm weird. I don't know. I just don't like walls. They're annoying. So just let me know how you feel. Right now, I'll do like the walls half up so you can see some of the decorative objects. So let's start on the side of the house. This is kind of, I didn't even know what to put on the side of the house, but because Blake plays the piano and she's kind of nerdy, I put the piano in this was her dad's office over here. So I placed the piano in here so Blake and her dad could spend that quality time together. Since Peter is no longer around, Blake still comes in here and uses a computer and plays the piano, so that's nice, isn't it? And there's a little downstairs bathroom here. It's actually the ensuite. There's a puddle there because, obviously something's been going on. This is actually the downstairs bathroom that goes off London and Peter's room. This is London's room here now since Peter is no longer around, and it is just a very chic, modern style. I love this mirror. Look at this. Can we just check this out right now? Look how gorgeous that mirror is. I'm just in love with it. And so they've got a TV and a fireplace, and they also have access to the pool area outside. So let's move out here. So there's a spa there, and then it's just like a lap pool with some chairs over here and a little barbecue. Which is cute. So here's the kitchen. It's got some plates in it because they've actually gone to work. London has, and the girls are at school, so they've had breakfast and they didn't clean up their dishes. So, yeah, we'll have to talk about that when they get home. So it's just a basic kitchen, got everything you need. It's quite a large kitchen, and they tend to have breakfast and dinner in here rather than they do have a dining room here, which is really lovely. I love it, but they don't really use it that much, but I probably will make them use it more just so they it looks more family like. Over here I'll have to put the walls down for this one because it's so small. This is London's painting room, which I'm obsessed with. It's just so cute, and it has, there's already some of her artwork up on the wall here. Not that one. Where is it? Like, this is one of hers, from the house next door. That's of this house over here. And she's already made a couple of masterpieces. This is one of hers as well, I think. Yeah, this is her sad painting. She painted that, like, the day after her husband died. So we put that in her office. And, yeah, she comes here a lot to paint, obviously. And she chills out in here as well. Sometimes the girls do their homework in there, and someone obviously left their homework at home, which is smart of them. Moving on, this is where you would walk in, the front door here. So you've got this lovely little statue here. And I showed you the dining room briefly, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Little fireplace. Another little seating area as you walk out to the pool area. So it's just got books that they can sit there and read. So this is the legit downstairs bathroom rather than the ensuite. So just got your, a spa bath, a shower, and the toilet, obviously. And this is the living room. So yeah, it's just very homey. I love this rug, and I love how the TV screen is set on this cool like cabinet, which I put these little books and stuff in here, which just, I mean, it comes empty, so you can add your own stuff, which I think is really, really cool. So you should check that out. And then a stereo here, and then here's the stairs, so we'll go upstairs. So the first thing you see when you come upstairs is the lounge area, which also has, put the walls back up. Um, you can also see over to the lake, which is where, not where Peter died. Oh my god, that would be so awful. No, this is the lake where Peter found most of his fish when he was around. So that's cool. This is where they throw parties and they chill out. Also has a little balcony, so it's a cute area for them to be. And then we have Blake's room, so it's 100% just black and white. She's got her little dressing room area over here. She has a computer, and then her bookshelf, her bed, and then her TV. And then this is the girls' bathroom that they share. So once again, that just has all the necessities. And then this is Cadence's room, and it's very pink, as you can see. I can show what the walls are with this. And yeah, so I just love it. Look how cute this is. And I love these windows. They just make it look so like homey and cute. And yeah, so it's very pink compared to Blake's room, which is just black and white and very kind of gothic. Well, not gothic, just like old tea. But I love it. I love both of them. And they also have just like a little lounge area just here where they can sit and chill. But yeah, that is the lowdown of the house of Blackwood Manor. Oh, I also should tell you that Peter's grave is out here. So we moved it. It went into London's inventory. So she placed it out here, and so it says R.I.P. Peter Blackwood. And you know they come out here to mourn, and it's pretty sad. But I wanted to keep Peter looking over the house, you know, because this is especially like right next to his wife's bedroom, because this is his family, and you know he comes back in ghost form, which is cool. So he just chills out here at the back lot here with his family. So that's cute. But anyway, yes, that is Blackwood Manor, and I'm so excited to get into this game with you. So please be watching out for part 2, which was when we will be playing the game. Thanks, guys.